Okay, so welcome to Non-Sleep Deep Rest. My name is Michael Taft, and actually normally I'm here on Thursday night doing meditation, but Kelly couldn't make it tonight, and while I am trained in a different way of doing this, I'm still trained in Yoga Nidra, so it will be, or Non-Sleep Deep Rest, and so it will be recognizable to you if you've done it before. What we're going to do, in case has anyone not done this before? Okay, good. What we're going to do, traditionally this is called Yoga Nidra, which means yoga of sleep. And that's why we're going to lay down. It doesn't literally mean you go to sleep, but it is meditation done lying down, very relaxed, and very often, allowing us to go into a hypnagogic state or a dream state or whatever. And if you fall asleep, that's not a big problem. Okay, so part of it is just tremendously deep relaxation, and part of it is essentially a guided meditation in that deeply relaxed state. Okay, so unlike, seated zazen or something where it's extremely important that we stay wide awake, here you can go into any state between wide awake and all the way asleep. And that's fine. However, most of the work is being done in a dreamlike or hypnagogic state. Okay? So I would make yourself real comfortable laying down. And the room is pretty chilly, so you might need a blanket. And if you need more blankets, just let us know and we'll grab you one. But the idea is to fully and completely, utterly and totally let go. So if you're ever wondering what to do next, let go. That's the main thing here. We're going to find a level of rest that is much deeper than our normal level of rest. So that's why the kind of modern Western name for this, which is quite a recent moniker, is non-sleep deep rest. And I think Kelly usually does this for about 45 minutes. I'm going to go a little longer. And then we'll share about our experience or ask questions or whatever at the end. So for now, just what I want you to do to begin with is just simply check in with yourself. Check in with your thoughts, your emotions, your body sensations, and just ask yourself, what's it like to be me right now? What's my experience? And then really honestly and clearly notice what that is. And whatever it is, totally accept that. Let whatever it's like to be you right now be exactly correct. Exactly the right way to be right now. Already complete, already perfect, nothing to change. So just meet the current moment of experience with total acceptance. And if you can't accept it, I just don't want to feel this way, or I don't want to have these thoughts, then just accept that you can't accept it. And let that be okay. Now, Yoga Nidra is the very first kind of meditation I ever did. And oftentimes in the West, it's equated with progressive relaxation, which is only a tiny, tiny part of what Yoga Nidra or non-sleep deep rest is. But I do want to begin there. So if it's comfortable for you, and only if it's comfortable, I'd like you to breathe for a little while here, not for the whole time, but just for a little while, doing nice deep in-breaths and then really long exhales. So you just do a deep but regular timed inhale, but then the exhale is like really in a way that feels very pleasant. Okay, so we're doing nice deep inhales and then really long exhales in a way that is comfortable for you and your body. Don't do anything that's not comfy. And just tune into how pleasant that way of breathing feels. Really taking in the oxygen, the life-giving oxygen on the in-breath, and then allowing complete letting go on that out-breath. The long out-breath is a long time to just let everything completely go. So each out-breath is a giving up of all tension, is a giving up of all doing. See if you can allow the floor to hold your body up. Laying in this position, your body does not have to do any work to stay upright at all. And so if there's any muscles that are struggling right now in any way, just let those go and allow the floor and the pillows to completely support you. Completely hold you. Completely support everything, which allows you to just let go more deeply. And now what I'd like you to do is find relaxation in your scalp and forehead. Just notice anything in your scalp or forehead that feels nice, that feels gentle, that feels soft, that feels open, and simply enjoy that. Very often the feeling of relaxation is not a big feeling, it's a very quiet, gentle, peaceful feeling. And so if you can allow any muscles that feel tense to just release in your forehead and scalp, and then enjoy that sense of peaceful, relaxed openness, just let that happen. Especially your eyebrows can relax. And then let all the little muscles around your eyes release and relax and let go. And even the muscles that move your eyes release and relax and let go. And notice how good that feels. So very sweet, very peaceful, very gentle sensations around the eyes. And then allow your cheeks to relax and your mouth and lips to relax. Your mouth and lips relax so much that it's almost as if there's more blood and your lips even actually kind of get a little bit bigger. Because there's just a release of the tension in the blood vessels. And so they grow a little bit. And even your tongue relaxes. And your throat. And the muscles that move your neck all just release and relax and let go. And notice now that your eyelids are relaxed too. And your eyelids are so relaxed that in order to open your eyes, you would have to tighten your eyelids. You'd have to tighten them back up. But if you keep them completely relaxed, you can't even open them because that would involve tightening them. So there's a way that your eyes have just relaxed into shutness that feels really nice. And your eyeballs the muscles that move your eyeballs are all relaxed. Completely at ease, completely open, completely soft and gentle. And just notice how your whole head and face is at peace now and at rest. And now continuing with your throat and neck and shoulders too, release and relax and let go. All the muscles around your shoulders totally find a sense of peace and ease and openness. And you can feel your arms and hands just becoming like wet noodles, just utterly, completely losing all tension and becoming just like wet rags. And especially your wrists and the palms of your hands releasing and opening and almost melting. And your fingers, all the muscles of the fingers releasing all tension. And your arms become so relaxed, so at peace, so at ease, that you can't even move them. Because to move them, you'd have to tense back up. So they found a kind of release, a kind of openness, a kind of softness and gentleness in the arms and hands that brings them to an deep kind of rest, a complete and total rest. And that deep out breath, you can imagine the out breath going out the palm of the right hand and relaxing the whole arm and hand even more. And then breathing in. And then the next out breath goes out the palm of the left hand, relaxing the whole left arm and hand even more. So your neck and shoulders and arms and hands are so relaxed and released and open that they're almost, in a very pleasant way, immobile. Continuing to breathe, releasing any tension in your upper back or in your chest. Feeling deep sense of ease and opening and peacefulness in the upper chest and upper back. And noticing the diaphragm relaxing. The diaphragm becoming more at ease and more open, more elastic. Gently powering the breath. in a way that is completely effortless. Each breath just bringing in this sense of life, this sense of healing, this sense of opening on the in-breath. And each out-breath just releasing any tension, releasing and opening and relaxing, letting go, utterly letting go. Continuing to breathe, noticing the release of tension in the belly and in the kidney region. And letting go of tension in the pelvic region and in the hips and the rear. That beautiful sense of opening and relaxing and peacefulness, filling the whole pelvic region. And allowing yourself to notice that as the head is relaxed, and the face is relaxed, and the neck and throat are relaxed, and the whole torso is relaxed, and the arms and hands are relaxed, that you can just drop now into a much deeper openness, a much deeper, softer, gentler letting go. A letting go that has a real sense of ease and a real sense of spaciousness. Feels very nice to feel so open, so at ease and at peace. Continuing to breathe, we notice the legs relaxing, becoming like wet noodles, becoming like wet rags. Feet, ankles, toes, all releasing and relaxing and letting go. Finding gentleness and openness all down the legs. And just notice that on the next out breath, you can let that breath go out your right leg, out the sole of the right foot. And it allows that leg to achieve very deep stillness, very deep letting go. And then on another out breath, it goes down the left leg and out the sole of the left foot, and you feel tremendous letting go in the left leg. Even the toes I've released and relaxed and let go. The legs are so relaxed now that it would be very difficult to move them at all because you'd have to tense up. You want to keep them to be very at ease, very gentle, very soft and open. I'm feeling now that openness of the feet and the legs, even the knees, the pelvic region, the belly, the diaphragm, the chest, all feeling at ease and open, all feeling peaceful and relaxed. The hands and elbows and arms and shoulders, the throat is relaxed, the neck is relaxed, the face is relaxed, the scalp is relaxed. And tuning into this whole body relaxation, you notice that it feels really, really nice, really at ease, really peaceful. And it makes it so that on the next out breath, we can simply and utterly, totally just drop now much more deeply, much, much more deeply, utterly letting go. So that not only is the body relaxed and motionless, but even the mind begins to melt. The mind begins to soften and open, becoming much more peaceful, much more at ease, much more free. And simple. And this melting of the core of the mind just opens up a real sense of spaciousness, a real sense of freedom, a real sense of almost like open sky. And let's just now allow ourselves to breathe normally. And notice how each breath just allows the mind to melt and turn to vapor, and just on the out breath to just become the sky. So each out breath, our mind just becomes like the sky. This is completely effortless. The mind just can't resist the invitation to just fall open and become the sky. And then on the next breath to fall open even a little bit more completely and become the sky. Completely free and at ease. And notice that the body now can open up into the earth itself. And that there's a sense of connection from the body all the way to the center of the earth. And the body simply relaxes any resistance to gravity and instead connects utterly and completely with the deepest core of the earth, all the way down. There's a sense of total oneness of the body and the earth. And the mind opens up completely to the sky. All the way to the center of the earth, and all the way to the edges and beyond the edges of the sky. And the oneness of the body with the earth, and the oneness of the mind with the sky. Everything is already utterly complete. Everything is already perfect and complete. There's nothing to do. And there's nothing to change. In this moment, the earth is complete and the sky is complete. And we are complete. Continuing to breathe, just feel that sense of completeness. That sense of the moment being a perfect moment of earth and sky. Each in-breath goes all the way down to the core, the deepest center of the earth. Total groundedness, total stability, total sense of being held. Each out-breath goes beyond the edges of the sky, all the way out into space, without any boundaries, without any limits. And without any effort, it's utterly effortless. And in this connection with the earth, all the way down to the deepest heart of the earth, the roots of the mountains. Feel the deepest roots of your own healing coming into the body. Very gently, very beautifully. Bringing a sense of balance and regulation to the body without the mind doing anything. It just happens. A sense of stability and groundedness and reliability in the body. A feeling of everything operating correctly in the body, all the systems working perfectly. And genuine contact with the vision of the most profound and true healing that is possible. Spreading to every cell of the body with tremendous gentleness, tremendous ease and openness. A mother's kiss of kindness on every cell, bringing complete healing. Staying rooted in the core of the earth, supported and nurtured by the earth itself. Continuing to breathe, noticing the sky has dissolved completely. The mind has dissolved into the sky completely. The mind has become vast and boundless, larger than the sky. And this vast, boundless mind finds tremendous healing in the sky. The sky reminds us of our fundamental sanity, fundamental peacefulness and openness of the mind. Sky reminds us of the welcoming and beautiful nature of the mind. Utterly open and free, forever beyond and beyond and beyond any of the normal cares. Already perfectly sane, already perfectly healed, already bright and clear and still. Continuing to breathe, let this vast, clear, clean, bright sky reflect the clarity and sanity and beauty of your own deepest mind. Already perfect, already complete, forever unsullied and undamaged. Always already fresh. Each in-breath connecting us with the healing depths of the earth. Each out-breath releasing into the clarity and openness of the sky. Into the sky of the mind now rises a brilliant sun, shedding warmth and light and healing and energy and clarity all over the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth, and all the way beyond the edges of the sky. And the sun is so fresh and so clean and so clear and bright. And its radiant golden light fills our entire being with a sense of wisdom. Fills the being with a sense of kindness and caring. Growing even brighter and stronger, and yet tremendously gentle. Fills the being with a sense of energy and aliveness. Fills the sky and the earth with a sense of playfulness and spontaneity, freshness. Utterly clean and pure, utterly beautiful and lovely. The earth is moved to generativity and life and bounty. And the sky becomes even cleaner and clearer and brighter. This most excellent divine sun, fulfilling all the dreams and all the needs. And replacing all that is lost. And allowing everything to come into its right place. Sky and earth come into right relationship. And this sun of wisdom and light beams into the sky of the mind of vision. Of your own sacred expression to be. the sun shining in the sky of the mind, utterly healing the earth of the body, forever present, forever awake, already complete and perfect. Good. Now very, very, very gradually, and with a lot of ease and openness, and taking your time, begin to feel as if it's possible for the body to move, maybe just the feet or the fingers, but experimenting with moving your limbs, experimenting with moving your hands and feet and eyes, and finding yourself back in this room at this time. Not in a hurry, but able to move, able to stretch, able to begin to maybe roll on your side, one side or the other. And from that place of being rolled on the side, you can begin to, only if you feel like it, sit up, Again, taking your time and being at ease. So let's sit up now if you feel like it. And we have a little more light, please. Thank you. So that's a little taste of non-sleep deep rest with Yoga Nidra. It's different every time, of course, but that's just how that can go. Feel free to keep, just stretching, feeling nice, finding your way back into a little more interactive mode. And I'd like to invite you, if you want to report about your experience or you have questions, feel free to do that. And if not, just sit and breathe. It's all good. If you have something you'd like to say, then just raise your hand.